Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. And in this video we are taking a look at the Marvel Select Loki and Kid Loki by Diamond Select Toys. And I have to say a huge thank you to Diamond Select Toys for sending this guide my way. It is very much appreciated and I am really excited about this one. This was one that came out in 2020. It's got Disney branding on the box as well, so it's available at the Disney stores and of course various other retailers as well as Diamond Select. But with a huge hype of Loki recently with the Loki TV show and his kind of career throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this was one that was definitely on my radar, so I'm really pleased to have it in hand. So let's crack it open and have a look what comes in the box. First and most obviously is your Loki figure. Now this is a more modern version of Loki. He comes with two alternate arms and we'll get to those in a second. He comes with his signature sword. The detail on this sword is really nice and it's nice and solid as well. He comes with his kind of staff as well. I can't remember the official name of this, but again the detailing on that is really nice. You get Kid Loki and he comes with a little stand so that he doesn't fall over, but there is zero articulation in him. He's just like a statue accessory, shall we say. But when you put him next to him, it doesn't look like a statue because of the way that they've sculpted it. It looks like it's posed, which is really nice, and it's nice to have a Kid Loki, I don't want to say figure, but statue. It's good to be able to put Kid Loki into the collection. He also comes with this dagger as well, which also has a place to live here in a little sheath under his coat. Now the head sculpt on him is really nice. Now the head doesn't come off. The articulation in him is what you would expect in a figure of this size. There's 1 point of articulation in the elbows. You've also got articulation on the neck, in the shoulders and the hands. You've got it in the legs as well and in the knees as well. Now the coat comes off, these arms pop off really easily, the coat comes off so you can easily put that dagger in the sheath, and the level of detail underneath the coat is exceptional. It's a really nicely detailed sculpted figure. These arms pop in really easily, these are the alternate arms, and essentially it gives you a version of Loki without a coat on. But what about his hands, I'm hearing you say? Well, the answer to that is very simple. They pop off of the other arms from just above the wrist and then they slide in like that, so you have all the same articulation in these arms as you do in the others because the hands are the same. The level of detail is really nice, like the painted fingernails, the buckles on the wrists are really nice. One thing I will say for Diamond Select Toys is their attention to the level of detail is second to none. Every buckle, every strap has been painted, has been thought about, has been sculpted really well. Now here you can see your modern Loki holding his sword, and even these arms here with the tattered ends and the metallic finish. Like I said, the level of detail is really good. I think I'm going to put this coat aside because I think I'm going to keep him without the coat. I just think that there's, I don't know, it's a sleek look. I think I prefer him without the coat just for the time being. It would have been nice if there was some kind of sheath or something so I could put the sword on him as well. One of the things I said in a previous video is with the Diamond Select Toys, most things have a place, and that doesn't seem to be the case with this one. I have a coat, I have arms, and I have a sword that will end up in a fodder box. Or even if they'd given Kid Loki the ability to hold the sword or the dagger or something, I don't know. But the articulation in him is good. You can get him into a handful of different poses, and the detail on the head sculpt is really nice. I mean, it looks really realistic. Naturally, it doesn't resemble Loki from the comics or the movies that I can remember. I can't remember what particular version of Loki this is modelled on, or whether it's just a sort of a standalone Loki design. If you do know that it's modelled on a particular style of Loki, then please do let me know in the comics because I would love to have a look at that comic book. As you can see, stood shoulder to shoulder here, they look like a good pair. You know, it looks like a good little set, and I suppose you are getting the bonus of an extra figure. Now, Diamond Select Toys tend to come one of two ways. They either come with a lot of articulation and a whole bunch of accessories, or limited articulation and a display piece. Whereas I think this kind of falls into the best of both worlds, because you have all the articulation and all the accessories that go with Loki, but then instead of a display piece, you get the additional figure of Kid Loki, which is really cool. I'm really looking forward to putting that Kid Loki in my collection. Now the only thing is, if you're a collector of other lines like the 6-inch lines, this Loki does stand a little bit taller. He is not quite 7 inches, but he is a little bit taller than 6 inches, so he would work in a display of 6-inch figures, but he might look a little bit tall, whereas the weapons here would work with other versions. So if you've got other versions of Loki that you want to give the sword to, or the scepter to, then you can do. But yeah, I mean, I think he will work quite nicely in my display. I'm going to have a look after I've done this video. But there is absolutely no denying that the level of detail and attention to detail that's gone into this figure is phenomenal, and it is well worth picking up just for that. If you're a fan of Loki and you're not a huge collector, then I'd recommend picking this set up just as a standalone set as a display piece, because you won't be disappointed. It is a really good set. Thank you very much, Diamond Select, for sending in my way. I'm very chuffed with this one. Please do like, share, subscribe, and all of those things. It's all very much appreciated, and I will see you soon.